Okay, my super quick soup recipe, nice and healthy. Couple of onions, just like in your hand size, smallish kind of mediumish ones, and about a dessert or tablespoon, whatever you want to call that, of coconut oil or butter, and just chop them up coarsely, put them in your pan, mediumish kind of heat, and just kind of saute them a little bit. So you can see that there's no excess oil in this pan. You know, it's just enough there to coat these onions and no more. That's all you need. And we give them a bit of a browning, and that brings out the nice kind of caramelization taste and smell you're going to get into the soup. So while I prep some of the veg, I'm now going to put this on a much lower heat and just put the lid on it and let them just cook down until they become nice and soft. Okay, a little bit of ginger, it's not much, it's just about that much. Okay, so there's my butternut squash. I have chopped it in half and then quartered it and peeled with a veggie peeler, and then I've cut it lengthways like that, quite slim, maybe a centimetre or so apart. And I'm chopping it quite thin because ultimately what I want to do is put this in with the onions and cook it down, because this is going to really form the basis of the soup. This is going to be the kind of the main saucy, soupy bit, if you like, the liquid. So I want to cook this down fairly quick. So the thinner they are, the quicker they'll cook down. Okay, so I used the rest of the butternut squash, and rather than chopping it, I've used the vegetable peeler. Get a good grip of it, the butternut squash in your hand, nice strong grip, and just hack away with your vegetable peeler. It's a lot of mess, but it's also a lot of fun, and you end up with super nice, I mean they're so light, you could probably eat them raw, like, actually it's quite nice. Yeah, so they will cook really quick in your soup. Here's the rest, the other half. Put some water in there just to help this all soften up. Actually most of that water seems to have gone now. We've got some boiling water here in the kettle. Just add a little bit more. It's all just eyeballing. You just don't want the contents to stick to the pan, so the water helps obviously to dissipate the heat through all the veg that you're cooking and stops it from sticking as well. So because the other half's been cooking already, I mean these will cook really, really quick. I think that was a great idea. One of my kids isn't too keen on sweet potato, so I'm gonna chop this up really fine, or even again use probably the veggie peeler to shred it up real fine and put it into my soup so that the kids won't even know it's in there. So there's my sweet potato, just been peeling away with the veggie peeler, and I was holding it like this, like this, and I left myself a little handle there so that I can turn it around now and start peeling the other side. So that's the sweet potato just going in, nice and super slim. So this is all going to cook down and get soft really, really quick. So the other things I'm going to be putting in is a nice red pepper. Got some of these flower sprouts here, nice colourful little things, so I'll be throwing some of them in, and some broccoli. I've got some leek here already chopped up, I'll be putting that in afterwards. I'll put in a few carrots as well, and we'll see. And I got the hand blender and make it nice and smooth. Just remember all this in your cooker off and make sure that your stuff's not bubbling away when you start blending, otherwise it really kind of comes up like molten lava. So yeah, that's really, really nice and smooth now. I'll try and show you some consistency there. Nice. And I'm going to add some more water to this now because it's a bit too thick. I don't want to cook down too much. Add some more water to it. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a bit more than that. And then I'm going to throw the veg in and let that cook. And then I'm going to add some spices in as well. So yeah, that's the veg I just thrown in on top, and I wish it could just stay like that and have the veg nice and raw and it'll be all nice and colourful. And many people do eat raw veg, but not this stuff because it's a bit tough. Those are like sprouts, so yeah. So we're going to cook this down, and so I'm going to add a little bit of water to it as well to help it. Okay, just had a wee change there. I wanted to put some potato in as well, so I've diced up some potato, just quite small, so that should cook quite easily. And there's our soup. As I say, I added some water to it as well. So just gonna throw the potato in now. At least some of it anyway, most of it's on the cooker. Yeah, so the potato has just been added. Just give it a nice stir. Tell you what could have been nice in there as well, some kind of big bean, cannellini or something. Or butter beans. Butter beans would have been nice. Yeah, forgot about those leeks, so I've just thrown them in as well. Okay, so my lovely wife just brought me some fresh garlic on the way in from work, and I've just chopped it up nice and slim, and I'm going to stick a couple of vegetable stock cubes in, and that's it. It should be all done. I've put the fresh garlic in, and I put 2 stock cubes in, and it's looking nice at the moment. I just wanted to show you the the garlic. I don't know, I just like the way you get a nice kind of slithers of garlic, but I cannot find any now. Did I cut them too thin that they've dissolved already? Oh, there's some, look. Lovely, steamy camera. Anyway, so there'll be some more as well. Yeah, just let these flavours come out into the soup a little bit, and then I will taste it. I've not put any salt in or anything at the moment because obviously the stock cubes are very salty. So we'll see how that goes in terms of taste wise. I just like the taste of veg, so I don't want to like put loads and loads of spices in here. So I think just a vegetable stock cube and that ginger a little bit I put in before, and this couple of pieces of garlic that I just put in now. I think that should be fine. I think it should be really, really nice.